Labor Day is this weekend. Do you have any plans? Well, the union is throwing their annual family picnic at Headwaters Park, and you're invited. And here to share more are their board members, Roxanna Murray and Herb Anderson. Hi.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Yes, okay, so this sounds like a fun event happening for everyone in the whole community, right?
Yes.
Okay, so share with me about the Labor Day family picnic.
It is going to be maybe the hugest event on Labor Day in Indiana.
Nice.
We're going to be at Headwaters Park. This is our second year back since COVID. And we have something for everybody. We have bouncy houses for the kids. We have food. We have all kinds of exciting, and we'll have bingo.
Oh, gotta throw in the bingo.
Bingo, yes.
And what are you looking forward to at this event?
Well, all the unions in Northeast Indiana go together to pay for this, so it's free to the community. And there's lots of fun activities, especially for kids as well as the adults. There's free food and drinks, and it's just a great time to come down and share some time with your family and visit with other families here and celebrate Labor Day in Fort Wayne.
Right, yes, and a really good way to meet the community and just kind of mix and mingle out there. That's so great. So share with me a little bit of background with the unions and why you all decided to come together to throw this event.
We've been doing this in this community for a long time. Labor, we feel like we get a lot from the community, and so we want to give back. We're really blessed to have the jobs that we have, and we're very happy to be able to give to the community, especially on Labor Day, and recognize all the hard labor of all the workers in the city, in the area.
Yeah.
Many years ago, it was just labor got together, but we decided it was much better to share it with the community. And so that's when we changed and we moved it to Headwaters downtown Fort Wayne, and we've been there for many, many years now. It's just an annual thing. Many people look forward to it. We have 6,000 to 10,000 people show up depending on the weather that day, so it's a good time.
Plenty of room for everybody, and bring your family and have fun. Free, like we said, free food. I know we keep saying that, but labor's paid for all of it. I mean, that's our big deal, is for us to give back to the community.
And people may have heard the term a union in different variations, especially when unions go on strike or there's negotiations or X, Y, and Z. Can you give us a little background about unions in case people are really unfamiliar with how you all work?
A union is just the people who work within a certain area, getting together to work together towards getting better benefits, getting better wages, better working conditions. It's the people of the organization. It's not some outside thing. I'm with the United Auto Workers, UAW, and then Herb is with the United Steelworkers.
And I worked at BF Goodrich, and we're celebrating our 60th anniversary this year. In 1963, the employees that work for BF Goodrich joined together and said we would like to form a union and sit down and negotiate contracts and the wages and benefits and other conditions of employment. And so we do that together as a workforce.
Yes, and what are some of the benefits that workers can really experience? How does it really tangibly impact a worker to be a part of a union?
When you're part of a union, you're not by yourself. So when you're dealing with a situation with management or you're trying to negotiate, you don't have to be by yourself in a room with someone who knows a lot more than you do. You know next to nothing about how the operation goes or what kind of money is available or whatever. But when you're working within a union, then you have representation that helps to do that negotiation for you. So instead of trying to be one-on-one, especially if you have a problem, it would be nice if all management people were all really nice, but that's just not the case. And it's very intimidating for someone who's just trying to do their job to have to deal in a situation like that one-on-one. So when you have a union representation, you have somebody to be there by your side and help you in those difficult circumstances.
Yeah, kind of like having an advocate.
Absolutely.
And then in the end, like the UAW is going through contract negotiations right now, you have a contract with the company. And so everybody knows how things work. The company has their part, the union employees, members have their part that they do according to the contract, and people follow the contract, and so they get along and make for a better workplace. in the end.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Safer, cleaner,
Yes.
better working conditions, better everything.
Yes.
Because when there is a problem, you have a way of addressing that problem.
Yes.
Instead of just having to suffer or quit. I mean, you can work things out.
Right. And what industries typically would have a union? What industries are you all representing?
Well, I'm with GM, and
I'm with B.F. Goodrich Tire.
but all places where there are workers can
Yeah.
have a union. I mean, we represent the UAW. Our local is actually an amalgamated local, and we have a number of different units from different walks. The UAW represents sheriffs, deputies. They represent nurses. They represent a little bit of every kind of facet.
Teachers, we've
Yes.
got all different industries. Some television stations have unions
Yeah.
as a part of their workplace. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And then obviously a lot of the government jobs, the sheriffs and
Yeah.
things, they have their unions too.
Everybody can benefit from being a part of a union because it's just the workers getting together
Right.
and working with each other to help make things better.
Yeah. Well, that's good information in case people were not aware or something that they should look out for to protect themselves in their workplace, which is so great. Okay, so the picnic is happening this weekend, and
Monday.
so
It'll be Monday from
Okay.
11 to 3 at Headwaters Park, and we do have a shuttle set up so that their parking's a little bit away because there's construction, so much construction right in that area. So there's a group parking lot that's up the street a little bit. We'll have shuttle buses going back and forth so that people don't have to walk it. And no cost at all. Just come and have a good time. And we have all the unions from the area. It's not just the UAW and USW. It's all the builders. It's all the different trades.
Yeah.
Everybody in the area will be there. And we will have representation from a number of opportunities for people to investigate what it's like to be a steel worker or sheet metal worker or a lineman.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
yeah, it sounds like it. Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more. We appreciate it.
We appreciate the
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you.
Yes. And if you would like more information about the family picnic, it's taking place on Labor Day. That is Monday from 11 to 3 p.m. at Headwaters Park. We'll be sure to have their website listed below to get more information, and we'll be right back.